pee break.
Oh.
I just went, so you're good.
Oh, I should do that too.
We're live now.
All right, we're live. Let's go take.
We're live. Bye bye, everyone. Go pee.
First half for the Unknown Podcast.
Yeah. Half hour ago, Aaron was quote unquote setting up his mic, or his mic and his computer, and he has said nothing since. Not looked at any of my messages either. So
he must be shit. Yeah, he must be doing that.
What a dirtbag.
We'll see. Maybe we'll be here. He's been talking about doing it all day, so he wants to talk about the playlist and all that shit.
How long did he say it's been since he's been on here? I thought it was pretty recent that he was on here.
It's only been a couple episodes. It hasn't been that long. I think he was on one in December. One of the 4 that we did in December.
Hey,
oh, there he is.
Speaking of the devil.
Oh, he's in the shadow.
Sitting in the dark. You got the light behind him, so there's you just look like a fucking demon creature from hell.
He looks like we're fucking. He agreed to be on here, but wanted to stay anonymous.
Make sure you muffle your voice. Oh Jesus, is that you, Aaron? The static?
Can you hear me?
Barely. I hear a lot of static. Yeah. This has been a technically no, it's no better. This podcast is already off to a shitty ass start.
Happy 25, y'all. Happy 25.
You haven't even started yet. Brandon's having problems. Aaron's audio is not set up for something. I'm not sure what.
Gotcha.
Does he have a normal setup this time? I mean,
I have no idea. I can't tell.
He said something about getting set up.
Sitting there looking like I don't even know how to describe what Aaron looks like right now.
I'm sitting here sweating all about my quality, and then Aaron joined, and I'm like, fuck
Aaron
it,
joined.
never mind.
Oh, that's so funny.
We got splitters and shit going on here. This is stupid.
That should definitely be the thumbnail. Just Aaron.
The shadow man. Oh God.
Ugh.
What the fuck was that? Like, aliens are trying to.
It was aliens
right now. Yeah. Oh my God. What the hell? Okay, now you're starting to sound normal.
I had phantom power on.
It sounded like fucking clicking and.
Oh
yeah, phantom.
You're very far away though. It sounds like you're talking to me through a door in another room.
In another dimension through a portal.
Definitely through another dimension after all that static and clicking and shit.
Whoa.
I can't hear you if you're talking.
Nope.
How about now?
Very staticky.
Is it better than me using my phone?
Yes, your phone is better than this.
Yes.
Fucking Michael Myers fail. I don't like to stand up.
Do you have like a USB mic? Because that would probably work best for. Oh, you're gone.
I'm ready to crack open my beer. Let's do this shit. My only bright side is at least I know I got a new computer coming here soon that'll solve my issues.
Yeah, buddy.
And that'll be fun.
Yeah.
We should talk new computers for a moment on the show since we got Kyle on here, if you guys are cool with that.
Yeah.
We're good. That's good. Yeah.
This is the best pre-show ever.
Everybody's just adjusting settings and shit.
What the heck?
Fucking Predator is here.
I think that was one of the Aaron's songs he put on the playlist.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
Barely.
that's the first that I have heard you.
Right, mutes. He mutes.
You want to check out this cool shirt I got today?
Sure.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
We ain't really got anything else going on.
Oh my god.
Oh, I follow that guy on Instagram
Yeah, he's the bomb. That's the
because
first
of, I think it was probably something you posted.
Yeah, he posted the Ghostface Wraith one too, but I was like, I pulled the
Yeah.
trigger on this one. I was like, that shit is fucking sweet.
Yeah, those are very cool.
I'm definitely wearing it on my show on Tuesday too, so be prepared for that. I know.
Very-
You wore,
Can you guys hear me?
you wore it here
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, we can
That's
hear you.
better. That is a lot better now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that'll work. That works.
Oh,
Let's let that be it.
Is that it? Or we just,
I think that's the best we're gonna get.
all right, let me put some of this stuff here. Blah, blah. Let me bring up Audacity.
Yeah, I'm not recording my shit.
I'll just do it all like I typically do.
Yeah, there's too many people here for that anyway.
Let's just make sure. I'm going to hit record. Just let's test real quick to make sure. So why don't you all say stuff?
Test.
Testies.
test.
Test.
Yeah, Aaron works.
All right, that sounds good.
Testing.
Let me stop that. Let me clear that. All right, I'm going to hit record. 5-second pause, and Scott, you can bring us in. So ready,
All right.
set, go.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Unknown Podcast, episode 25.
Our silver anniversary.
Silver anniversary.
Something
It's
like
also in about 15 minutes, the 1 year anniversary from when we first recorded, at least. Not
Oh heck
when
yeah!
we first released.
Oh,
I didn't check to see when we released. I think it's like probably 5 days after we actually recorded, but regardless, still 1 year of this podcast.
It's pretty.
Hell
sweet.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. I didn't
So
realize that it was 25 and a year. That's awesome.
it is. Yeah, it is awesome.
Go
that
us.
was just by accident because we didn't bother doing it last week. So
No, it was purely intentional.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So tonight you're joined, of course, by me, your host, Scott, and I've got my roster. We got a whole roster tonight. I got Brandon, Captain Howdy. What's up,
What's
man?
up, everybody? How you doing, man?
We got that Smoothmeister, man. Brian Smoothie Smoothington.
Whoop whoop! Still
Or
juggling.
Brain Smoothie, as I called you on the chat.
Yes,
And of
yummy
course-
green smoothie.
We got Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy, a.k.a. Iconoclash Part 1.
Yep. Thanks. I'm here. How you doing?
And we've got Aaron, who used to have a podcast. Doesn't do them at all.
What up? No, I don't.
And he's finally not
All
talking
right.
through a headset microphone. He's
Yes,
Yeah.
he's using his actual mic, and it took us about 20 minutes to get everyone's mic set up, but here we are.
Here we are, episode 25 live.
Fuck yeah.
Hell
right.
yeah.
Who's doing the shots here? What do we got?
I got some Fireball.
You got the fireball, Brandon. Smoothie, you doing anything tonight, or are you still
Got
on
my
your
water.
celibacy?
I'm still on my October, January.
Your sabbatical. All right. Kyle, you doing any shots?
Yeah, I got a shot. It's right here. This is Old Camp Peach Pecan Whiskey.
Oh God.
It's a lot.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine that's good, but maybe I'm wrong.
No,
It just
my-
has the worst sounding.
Dude, this is a
Oh,
real.
Aaron falling apart over here.
What the hell's going on?
Aaron left the show.
Like, I'm done. Fuck this. I saw peach pecan whiskey. I'm out of this bitch.
He was
I'm gonna do
triggered.
it as loudly as possible.
I think he's gonna go get a shot. I've got Fireball still, the same $7 one I had from like a month and a half ago. It's the only time I drink it. Aaron, I'm assuming you left to go get a shot. Aaron,
He
did
said
you
before
leave
he
to get
put
a
on
shot?
something.
Is that what happened, or did you just have an emergency shit?
Hopefully, he didn't mess up his mic.
No, all right. Well, whoever's shooting, let's do this. Clink.
Oh.
Oh.
Clink.
All
Oh,
right.
he
Clink.
has not spoken since he came back.
Oh, I'm not even drinking, and this is a mess already.
I don't know what the hell. 1
Here's
year.
the 25 episodes, fellas.
I mean,
That's
a year
pretty
ago we had a lot of problems. I guess it makes sense to come back around the Earth one more time and
Yeah,
it's
fuck it, who
fucked up.
Who
Yeah.
cares? We'll be all right.
All right.
It always
So what are we
works
all
out.
drinking on? What are we drinking on, fellers? I got PBR. I got a giant can of PBR because I'm broke as fuck.
Damn, poor Aaron. We can't hear you, just so you know.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
cool. I'm drinking
Yeah,
one of my
man.
all-time favorite beers, Bell's Hop Slam. It's
Oh,
a double IPA. It's about as hoppy can be. It's 10%. It's delicious.
Nice.
Okay.
It's hoppy. You like them hoppies?
Yeah, it's extremely hoppy.
Kyle, what do you got? What? Who left what at your place this time?
I'm drinking this Miller High Life. That's someone
You
up
got
here.
the champagne. Oh yeah.
Celebrate
You
our
get
anniversary,
classy
right?
tonight. Oh, let's after Aaron. Aaron, what do you got? You drinking anything?
Well, I'm gonna do my late shot. I forgot about the shot thing. So
Yeah, I figured that's why you dropped everything.
Why they call it the champagne of beers
Yeah.
right there.
Oh yeah, I see that. You popped that top.
And then my regular drink is
Dr.
PhD.
PhD. What is that?
MD, whatever.
What the fuck are you talking
Dr.
about?
Pepper.
And GD.
Dr. Pepper, man.
DP. A double
Yeah.
penetration.
He didn't go to college
No, all right. No, okay. I
to be
got
called
you.
Mr. Pepper.
All right. What do you think he? What do you think he studied to get his doctorates in?
Pepper, dude.
Pepper, yeah.
Sodaology. Sodology.
Wouldn't mixology be better? Anyway, Kyle, how is that whiskey that you have? How was it?
It's actually pretty good. My
Is it?
stepdad bought it for me for Christmas.
Okay.
He likes to buy like random liquors and try them and shit. And he always has some kind of cool.
He's a
new
man
liquor.
of risk.
He is. So he found this all American Old Camp.
Hell yeah.
It's actually pretty good though. To answer your question, it's
Okay.
it's not bad. I like
They
the flavor.
definitely sell it around here.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
I've seen it at our local liquor store.
that's pretty good. I'd recommend it if you like fucking pecans
But
and whiskey.
you like a smorgasbord of flavor,
Right.
You like your whiskey nutty
Yeah, it's fine.
nuts?
like a little nut in your whiskey.
Hey,
Yeah.
real quick before we go any further, and you can't say anything, Scott. This is directly for Aaron and Brandon. Do you notice anything at all when you look at the pictures of our faces down there? Do you see anything that looks very similar?
Did everybody's wearing hats?
Kind of, but
Not everybody.
We all have beards.
we all have beards, but there's a little more.
It is a little weird, isn't it?
Your beard's weird.
What?
Are you talking about? Oh, okay, never mind.
I said you can't say anything, Scott. Look at,
Just give
Dude, I
up.
seriously don't know. I have no idea, man.
look at me and look at Kyle.
Look at near their mouths and their background.
The green
Hint,
screen?
hint.
We're twinning today.
They're twinning like motherfuckers. Look at their mics.
You
look
had
at
the
background.
you had the green screen up last time I was on. I commented on it.
Yeah.
I told you how awesome it was. The fuck,
I still
Smoothie?
want to know what you're going to do with it, and I know you don't know.
Hold on. We already knew about the green screen. Is that what we're talking about?
No,
The fact that they both have it, and they both have the pink thing on their bike.
and we're both wearing
And
black hats and silver headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't
There
even
was more
realize
to it
that.
than I noticed. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, holy fuck!
Brandon's kind of matching us too.
And you guys are, and the
Well,
fact
yeah.
that you guys are right next to each other on my my little chat thing too.
That
It's
20.
really strange.
Gotta get the angle right.
Twinning.
I was like, did he get a
Hashtag
microphone?
This would be great for anyone that listens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for anyone who experiences the podcast,
No, anyone that can't see what we're talking
I
about.
think that would be Taggart. I think he's the one that will be listening.
I usually
What's up, Taggart?
Tags.
Hey,
watch
Taggart.
watch the video too. You should
Sorry.
experience this
Oh, you're not feeling
Dang.
well.
really good podcast
Tags,
twice.
you rock.
He listens to us every week at work. I think he's our one returning listener every week.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Salute you for that.
That's cool. Well, at least we're doing it for someone.
That's right.
All right, so what do we all got, fellers?
God, we got nothing. I want to ask Kyle, did you miss a show that you were supposed to go to this week because you like messed up the day of it?
Yes.
What the fuck happened?
I posted like, hey, who wants to go with me to this comedy show on Tuesday? Let's
I
do
saw
it.
that.
And like a couple people were like, cool, yeah, let's do it. And then like Monday, Paula was like, hey, did you get tickets? I was like, oh, I'll get them tonight. And then I was like thinking like, oh, I still got like another week. I'm good. So I didn't get them. Long story short, didn't get them that night. Then the next day comes and goes. And I'm like, Paula's like, hey, that show's tonight. I was like, oh, fuck. Whoops.
Gotcha. That sucks.
Yeah.
It was a
Well
comedy
played.
show.
It was this comedian named Shane Moss. He does a podcast too, but he did a whole like comedy special on essentially on his DMT trips. He trips on DMT like many times a year. He's a really smart, interesting dude, but he talks about his psychedelic experiences a lot in his comedy, and it's pretty fascinating. So he's doing this tour right now where he goes to like he was literally going to like a pizza bar here, has like a little stage, and he was having like a scientist on with him, and like they were just gonna talk and shit. And that's what he does on his podcast. He usually has like a scientist on. He's a pretty cool dude.
It sounds like some Joe Rogan shit.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
Your DMT and
You
not
ever
the
do
Joe Rogan,
DMT?
right? We should do a DMT
Like a whole
episode
meeting.
of Unknown Pod.
Jesus Christ. You ever listen to us after like the probably about 45-minute mark? It gets pretty brutal. Can you imagine us high on fucking hard drugs?
No, we can't. Did you listen to
Maybe like a
Tyson? Did you
5
listen to Mike
hour.
Tyson on Rogan?
I did, yeah.
I
That was
was
pretty damn
listening-
good.
I'm not finished the whole episode.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, I was the most shocking thing in that whole entire podcast to me was that Mike Tyson has never drank coffee.
Right? I thought that was crazy too.
That blew my fucking mind. I also was very intrigued by the fact that he said,
You don't need it when you do cocaine.
yeah, right. They brought that up too. He pretty much said that essentially, but Joe kept trying to bring up like fighting and shit, and Mike was really just like, nah, I'm just over it. Like I don't give a fuck anymore, which was kind of weird. Like the other most interesting thing he said was, Joe asked him if he had tried DMT, if he had even been a fighter, and he said probably not.
Damn.
Yeah, that was like, whoa,
Mhm.
that was kind of crazy.
But he was.
You wanna
very
know who
open
else said
about,
they
like,
didn't-
stuff that he used and whatnot.
Yeah, he brought it up to Joe. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
he brought DMT up.
You want to know who also doesn't drink coffee is iced tea.
Really?
I don't drink coffee. I've never had it.
He
I've never
probably
eaten
did
bagels.
some-
He said he never ate a bagel before too.
Hey, Aaron,
Like,
can you
what
like,
kind of weird
turn on a
fuck?
light or something?
No, Shadow Man. He's Shadow Man.
He's Shadow Man.
I got a light on.
Shine one like in front of your face.
It's kind of menacing, to be honest.
Maybe that's the vibe I'm trying to do. Hold on. Give me a
Creepy.
second. I gotta go.
I like it.
And his name is just Mister on there. It's kind of
Yeah, Mr. Shadow.
I mean, we all turn on lights.
Yeah, fuck it. Aaron's got a light on. It's just in the wrong spot. It's behind him, so it just makes his whole face black. Like Kyle said, he looks like he's doing an interview where he doesn't want anyone to know who he is.
Embarrassed to be on the unknown.
Hear him rummaging through his house.
I know, it's so funny.
It would be even better if he came out with like a lantern or something.
No, the number one best thing that'll happen is if he comes out and is like, I couldn't find a light.
I don't have any lights in this house.
After like
this is it.
Hopefully he's not going to mess his audio up again, though.
I know, that's a good possibility.
Yeah. So what else is going on in the world, guys? What else we got going on here?
What else do we got going? I'm trying to think.
Well, you guys want to talk about computer shit? You want to jump into that?
Yeah, sure.
Might as well.
Yeah, so I broke my computer tonight, which
It's on its way out anyway, but
oh yeah, it's totally like a super old computer. It is what it is. But it worked before I dropped it off of the desk. But like the bottom of the desk, like where the computer sits, like it's only like a 2-inch drop. Like it's not far, but I was pulling it out to put a cord in the back of it, and it hasn't worked since then. So
shit. R.I.P.
Yeah. So it
PC.
turns on, but it turns on and shit. Like something, it's working, but it doesn't go to the monitor. The monitor doesn't realize that anything is happening. Either monitor. I've tried multiple. I tried both video because it's got a video card that I put in it. So I tried that, and I tried the onboard, and neither one of them worked. So, Kyle, any ideas?
Will your BIOS come up like when you first turn it on? Do you see anything on the screen?
No, it just like instantly like it's on, and then it just goes into like power save mode because it's not getting a signal.
Weird.
Both monitors.
It really could be something as simple as really a wire came loose. I mean,
well,
yeah, I opened up the case and kind of tightened everything in as well as I could.
Yeah.
I mean, it may be the cable, but I mean, those fucking, I think it's a VGA cable or whatever those are. Those never die. So,
Yeah.
Did you reseat the video card, or is it an onboard graphics card?
the one that I use is one that I put in.
Did you physically pull it out and then reseat it, or try it?
Oh, yes. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That sucks. Well, more excuse to get a brand new fucking computer.
Yeah.
Did you try using a hammer on it and just bash the ever living shit out of it?
Nah, I walked away for a little bit so that did not happen, which I was pretty happy with.
Well, that's
Poor
a shame.
T on computer.
So the question here is: so now, do I build a computer? Or do I buy one? Kyle is saying build your computer, but that's a little intimidating for me, I think. So I don't know.
I would agree with Kyle, and you should build it. And I don't think you should be intimidated by it. I don't think you can mess things up really bad. Like I think it.
There are a lot of YouTube videos.
People make it harder than it actually is.
Yeah.
The two easiest ways to do it. The hardest part about building a computer is making sure you have compatible parts. And there's two ways to ensure that you will. Number one, if you have one near you, go to like a micro center where they actually have real nerds working.
But they're assholes though.
Not the fake ones.
They're usually pretty cool to me. Like I've had them literally walk me around. I'm like, I'm building a computer. I want to make it mid-grade. I don't want to spend more than this much. Let's do it. And like he boom, 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 boom. Got my shit.
So we'll just touch on Micro Center then real quick, because I've got the one that's like 10 minutes from me, but I also had the one when I lived up there by you. I remember going to that one, and I never had a problem out of that one. But the one that's here by me, like all the time since I've been going there, like everybody that works there is complete fucking assholes. So I never want to engage into an actual conversation like that, which sucks because that would be the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah, that's a shame. I don't know.
But then there's like the packages online. That's like, you buy all of these parts and it totals out to be this much money or whatever.
Yeah,
and I found like a couple of those that are like decent looking within what I think my price range is.
You'll definitely be able to build something at a comparable price doing it that way. It's just you're kind of left to pick your parts on your own. That's why I recommended that PC parts picker. I think that's what Enz used to build his computer. Which, by the way, he ended up telling me, he's like, no, I spent way more than that on mine because I spent $200 on the intercooler and shit. I'm like, well, motherfucker, like, other than the cosmetic shit you bought, like, his shit's probably like a $700 computer.
Which that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's about what I'm hoping to be able to do. So
it's very easy to do. And then, as far as putting it together, I mean, it's just a matter of you got your like 5 essentials. If you could do one of those fucking, I always would tell customers this when I was a cable guy, like, those blocks that you give to a baby that has a square hole and a circle hole, and you put the circle in the circle. It's the same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same as plugging your shit in the back of your TV or whatever. Everybody's scared to do, but
fair enough.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
But then I pull up the video of you and Enz doing his computer, and I'm like, well, it took them 4 hours to complete this.
Yeah,
that's how long the video was. So to me, I was like, damn, that was a little intimidating, I thought.
It's a commitment.
Yeah,
our afternoon ready for you.
So then that is my question then, because like to me, like, you make it sound like it is really easy. Obviously, I understand how to hook shit up, square in a square, whatever. But so what makes it take 4 hours then?
His was mainly we could not figure out how like his fancy fans went into his case, and he wanted to use these cords, not these cords. He bought these cords separate. It literally that was most of the time trying to work like this random like cosmetic shit he wanted into it.
So, so then say I go on this site and I find a package that's $700 for all these parts, and I know that they're all going to work together. Do I then still also have to buy the cables to make all that shit work?
I would assume they would all come with the appropriate cables, but I mean,
most of the cases you're going to get are going to come with all the cables and the fan.
Okay. Yeah, your power supply will have every cable you would ever need to for power, and then you just need like maybe buy a pack of SATA cables just in case.
I'm telling you, that link I had sent, that one guy who does the computer builds.
Yeah, I looked through that. I've kind of started there.
His I like his. When I eventually get around to building one, he likes to use the Corsair tower cases. They're pretty inexpensive, but they look nice, and it seems everything is in there. Then it's just a matter of putting all the innards into it and connecting it all.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I'm leaning toward. Like that's what I want to do. But then I start looking at like all these pre-builts and stuff, and like essentially it's about the same cost for the same specs, it seems.
But when you do it yourself, like especially if you pick like a case that's big, you give yourself more space for upgrade later. So
well, let's put it like this. In all honesty, if I found a good deal on a pre-built, like, and it was like, if I like the specs, I'm like, oh, fucking, that's the gigs of RAM I want. That has a pretty good hard drive. The processor's good. All right, why the fuck not? And I would not frown upon that at all.
Yeah,
you could always swap shit out. So
exactly, that's what like Smoothie's saying. What he's saying. But then I'm thinking like every computer I've bought like has been. I mean, I've built a couple computers way the fuck back when. But like all the pre-builts that I've bought since then, like I've put in a new sound card or a new graphics card or more RAM or whatever. So what the fuck's the difference of that? Then you can still change parts.
Or do it that way. Do it however you want.
No, I'm just saying
you can.
I'm just looking at both ways.
Yeah, you have all of those options. I think would work. I would just go for whatever's makes the most sense financially.
And whatever you want to do. I mean, it depends on really everything you want to do.
Yeah, and that is what it comes down to. I think if either option, yes, is fine. But I think what I'm saying with enabling yourself to upgrade more, like you can in essence get a board that could have something or that could support something much higher than you may be putting in now, but you might get later on. Whereas something that's already pre-built might only be at that level
that makes sense.
already. So you can still like upgrade maybe a little bit, but not. I think you can expand the life of it, if you will. But again, it's what you're going to be using it for and how often you're going to need to do that.
Yeah, that's a very fair point.
Well,
Right
good
on.
luck.
Cool. We'll be talking about it again.
I hope that helped you make your decision.
I mean, no, it didn't, but it's kind of fun to just kind of talk it out sometimes. So.
Yeah. I mean, it is nice knowing that, like, I mean, sometimes when you make decisions like that too, you're like, you know, am I really like the bitch that's gonna buy like the pre-built one when everybody else is building them? Come on. But then again, like,
I mean, I really don't give a shit. That don't matter to me.
all right, well, cool.
Honestly, if you don't care about playing games, I don't see the point in building a PC.
Yeah, Scott's been the main one that's been like, fuck it, go pre-build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not going to do more like PC gaming mainly, I wouldn't suggest it because that's what I feel like it's what it's for.
I feel like what I want to go for is not so much the gaming thing, but I want to do like what we're doing here and do it really well.
Yeah.
That's what I want the computer to be able to do.
And I don't think you need to build one for that.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, you might be. I find a good deal, man. Check out slickdeals.net.
Okay. I will.
See how fucking slick they are.
I love Slick Deals. I'm always buying some.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, I haven't either.
It's like it's like a forum, but they feature like on the front page like the best deals, and I've bought I mean a multitude of shit from the front page of there. That I'm like, oh fuck yes, awesome. And I don't know, shit I don't even need or whatever.
I'm gonna get so excited over that too.
Slick
Fuck
Deals.
yeah.
Do it.
That's exactly what I need.
78 count. Holy shit! It's only $10. I'm buying that right now.
That's exactly what I need is another thing to fucking look at of shit for me to fucking buy. I'm hooked on fucking Facebook Market right now. I'm trying to find all the good video game deals on there. And all I do is just fucking talk about it. I'm like, oh, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You live vicariously through everyone else.
Right.
Well,
I posted up a copy of Shinmu this morning. So I sent him a message. I was like, how much for Shinmu? And he said $60. Like, that's twice what it's worth. Fuck you. Don't post that shit.
Well, right now on slickdeals.net, they have digital HD seasons of Pawn Stars, season 22, and American Pickers, season 16, $2 each. So
nice.
Gotta
slick
have those.
fucking deal right there.
It's like
the best season of
it's
both
funny.
shows.
It's funny that they put Pawn Stars as one of them.
I didn't know there were 22 seasons of that.
I don't think I
The
did.
show has been on forever. I don't think they've stopped filming it for like fucking since what, like the early 2000s.
Like
Who hasn't watched that show?
That shit's been on since like 2001 or some shit.
Has it really been that long?
I have no idea.
Somebody look that up.
No way.
All right. I will do that.
It's super old.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe not 2001.
Aaron, you would probably, of anyone I believe, because I know that you've probably seen like at least half of the episodes, if not more.
Yeah, it's been on forever, man.
Who's on it? Anybody got it?
Got what?
Hold on.
When Pawn Stars started?
No, this started in 2009.
Oh, am I wrong?
So, Aaron, you're wrong.
He wasn't that far.
Shit.
It's only been 10 years, and somehow they squeezed out 22 seasons.
Yeah, how the fuck do they do that? That's like Survivor season 45.
Yeah, what they do is they do like an early
they probably
start
do
one in January and then they do one in the fall.
Spring and fall.
Spring and fall, yeah.
God
they probably count those as seasons on like South Park.
But still, in 10 years, you would think that would be 20, not 22 plus. How the fuck does that work?
The extra
they throw in one in the summer too.
Probably
3 seasons a year. It doesn't make any sense. It's one fucking season.
That is crazy.
Anyway, that's our Pawn Stars talk for the night.
What are you guys watching lately? Anybody watching anything good? We never talk about what we're watching.
I'm rewatching Sopranos.
I restarted The Office again.
Yeah, I've never stopped rewatching
500 times. And I started Punisher season 3, and season 2. And, season 3 that definitely never going to exist.
No, it's not.
It's very okay. I might not even finish. I don't know if I give a shit enough about it to watch any more of it, but
yeah, they have like the one bad guy that he has that's like super popular. He's known for being severely disfigured, and they only gave him like a couple of little facial scars.
well, right now he's wearing a mask at what I'm watching. So,
well, spoiler alert: this photos leaked like a million years ago.
Yeah, he's already left the hospital. Anyway, that's what I'm watching, and sort of rewatching Game of Thrones as well.
Hell yeah!
My wife and I are currently watching through SVU, Fall in Order, SVU, and from the beginning.
Jeez, that's a heavy load.
Was that like 500 episodes?
20 seasons.
Jesus Christ.
That's legitimately been on since like 1999.
Yeah.
No, that is true. Yeah.
I used to watch the shit out of that show. I haven't kept up with it the last few years, but like you turn on USA and it's on 24 hours a day.
Yeah, and since I don't have cable anymore, we don't have the luxury to do that. So we have worked our way.
Right.
Only for whatever reason, only season 18 is on Netflix. The whole series is on Hulu.
Oh, it migrated to Hulu. Okay. Of course, it used to be on Netflix.
Because we have.
I don't know why I know that, but
we had flown through Criminal Minds, that whole series. So we're just waiting for the new ones to be added there. I think there's 2 more seasons that are actually left on TV before they make it to wherever they're at. But that's in terms of TV programming. That's what we're currently watching.
Don't ask me how I know this, but there's one more season of Criminal Minds left. The CBS app has season 14, but they don't have 13. I don't know if it's like a thing that's going to be added to Netflix shortly or not.
It might be.
Watches it.
I think season 12 was the last one on Netflix. So yeah,
I've been watching it with my wife. And my wife and she wanted to know if there's any way to watch season 13, so I looked that up. That's how I know that show.
Watch season 1.
Oh, speaking of watching, did anybody do? I mean, I didn't do the homework with the playlist, but did anybody?
No, you didn't.
Check out that.
You movie? Didn't do the goddamn homework, Smoothie. I had 2 goddamn motherfucking weeks.
I skimmed through them.
I hate you.
That doesn't count.
I'm so mad at you.
I didn't do the things, but
dude, how do you not do it? It's 17 songs.
17. You figure I would have.
And 3 of them are yours. 14 songs.
I had actually, because we took the break in between, I had actually forgotten to add it. The other one. But did anybody watch that movie Joysticks?
No. I will for sure. I really do want to watch it, but I haven't.
What's it about? What is it? I can't tell by your vinyl cover what it is.
I'm gonna break that out now.
I'm assuming it's
welcome to the club, man. Welcome to the vinyl club. How does it feel? Does it feel good to own a cool looking record?
Yeah, I mean it was $15. That was good.
Oh, that's a good deal
for me.
I have the Mick Jagger, David Bowie dancing in the streets.
Nice.
Damn. That's only worth watching instead of listening to. The music video.
Yeah, but they're like almost kissing on the cover of it. So.
Oh, fair enough.
But,
anyway, Smoothie, go on. What's that movie about?
So it's a pretty much a very cheesy, over the top 80s movie. A lot of TNA, unnecessary. But the premise is this guy
80s titties.
This this father person whose daughter's always hanging out at the arcade wants to, because it was that time frame, wants to shut down the arcade because nothing good comes from it. But it's pretty much just they're in the arcade trying to
do a fundraiser.
No.
Save the arcade.
No, they actually have to
play games. So get it.
They have to play games. Like they have to. Pac-Man, I think, is with the game they face off. But it's cool because it's such a good timepiece of those classic arcade. It's not like fake arcade games. Like it's all real arcade games you'll see in action and everything. And it's just
is the did you see King of Kong?
I have seen that, but that's more of a documentary.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. But I was going to ask you if the arcade that's in that movie is the same one that's in King of Kong.
No,
but you obviously wouldn't know.
I I don't. Well,
It's Twin Galaxies is the name of the arcade.
I don't know. I don't honestly know if it was a set. Does it set up to be an arcade? But they had like the regular arcade games there. If they did shoot it in a regular arcade, but it's it's.
What year was this movie made?
1983.
Okay.
That's when it was released. So it's the one.
Billy Mitchell
everywhere.
How are we all like kids of the 80s that grew up with video games and you're the only one that's ever heard of this movie?
I only heard of it because last Saturday I just searched in Amazon Prime 80s movies, and that showed up. I was like, oh, and it had it listed at 73 for whatever reason on Prime, but it is an 80s movie. But I was like, I've never heard of this. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Wait, so you don't have nostalgia for this movie? It's just like you just discovered it?
Is this your top movie of 2019 so far?
I already told you this is.
Hey, hold on. Speaking of the room, I just
36 years old.
I just put the dude from The Room, his movies on my Plex. Best Friends 1 and 2. Have you guys watched those yet?
No.
I've been meaning to, but I have not.
Same here. All right. Have those have probably been on your Plex for like 5 months, right, Kyle?
I've had 1 for a while. I didn't know 2 was out.
2 just released, I think.
Yeah, it did.
So we'll have to all watch it for some episode.
All right,
that could be punishing.
I'm sure it will be, but we're gonna do it anyway.
I skimmed through them just to make sure that the files worked okay, and it looked ridiculous.
That Neighbors show or whatever it is, that TV show that he made is the worst fucking thing ever. I couldn't make it through an episode of it.
Well, Tommy is just acting in this. He didn't write or direct Best Friends.
Yeah, but we've seen him acting. We've seen him be himself. Like it's 2 movies of that. Hopefully it's not too much.
We're still gonna do it. Much. One of these. I won't be. I doubt it'll be next week's episode, but one of these times we'll have to dedicate an episode to watching it.
Yeah,
all right. Well, maybe we should all watch that too.
So let's start with joysticks.
All right. How long is it?
Hey, I'll just I'll watch like 30 minutes of it. How's that sound?
Oh,
that's fine.
Fucking shade from his shade that he lives in, the shade world.
You guys can see me better.
I know, but the joke won't die. All right,
it's still pretty funny.
I don't know if I got it. Didn't do anything.
So what else? That's what we're watching.
I can see you this now. I also have been watching True Detective season 3. Just so it's there. We're done. I'm out. I'm done. Out. I'm backing out.
Why?
I've been rewatching Sopranos.
We already went through that. I just just throwing it back in again.
I think it's.
I just remember that I was watching another show too. So,
hey, we can talk about this on the episode if you want. We were talking about like the Howdy Inc. timeline or whatever, and I pulled it up earlier, and I'm now sending it to you guys in the chat. We can talk about this if you want to, or we can save it.
Howdy history.
Yeah,
that's.
So this was all the
you do have like how
talking about.
Did exactly what he asked you to do.
It is 15 years at Howdy Inc. Yeah, we definitely. Well, that's a next path.
Well, it looks like June 14th.
Yeah, so June 14th is the actual date that'll be the 15 years.
Wait, so do you mark Howdy Show episode 1 as the debut of Howdy Inc.?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you haven't been doing anything before, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Then,
I was in 3.
Yeah.
And 4.
So technically when we did the Howdy Show, we had not come up with the name Howdy Inc. at that point. It was soon thereafter, but I still just consider it the Howdy Show episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's you creating things under your name, Captain Howdy. I'd call it that.
Yeah.
So we need to do a cool something around that time to be like the 15-year anniversary of that. Kyle, there's a list of the Keezy shows on this list.
Okay.
The
old ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I hosted those on my site for a little while.
Yeah, we had like a joint thing. Like it was like Howdy Radio presents the Keezy Show. Like it was like your show was on from 9 to 10, and mine was on from 10 to 11.
Shit, I totally forgot about that. That's cool.
Yeah, we advertised it like that. We had like little GIF banners that like animated it.
Of course we did.
That was the bomb back then, having an animated banner.
Yeah, I'm sure you made that. So you're on this list. The Keezy Show episode 1 was September 9th, 2006.
Yeah.
Damn.
I still have all of the old Keezy shows up on Keezy.com, by the way.
Yeah.
That's all of
nice.
these. Mm-hmm.
Remember when we didn't have responsibilities?
Yeah, right.
So wait, the Howdy Holiday Party. Was that, just an audio or was that video?
I honestly don't.
You don't have it?
I don't know that I do.
That would be interesting to.
Yeah.
What the hell? Do you know what that is?
No. There was a Halloween party and a holiday party.
Probably just a Howdy show where you guys are drunk and
I think
around the holidays.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Like, and at the end of the list, there's this Howdy Radio, like 2-1 or whatever. Like, I don't remember calling it that, but apparently I did.
All right.
Must have been season 2. Yeah.
What about Life Lessons with Engine Crumbum?
That's on there, dude.
I know, that's sweet. I forgot that was under the Howdy Inc. brand.
Yeah.
That's for those that don't know, that is there's only like 3 or maybe 4 episodes in existence, but it's a puppet show that Derek and our friend Jason made. Where
I remember that.
It was like edited, like it was funny. I mean, it was like a silly Muppets. Like they watch like Wonder shows and shit.
Yeah.
You know? So they made their own puppets and shit. I mean,
I thought it was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I still have those somewhere, but yeah.
I think I actually, because you're right. There's only 2 of them listed on here. I think there was 4 of them total. I'm pretty sure on my Howdy Inc. folder I have all 4 of them.
Oh shit!
My God, man.
I have when we started filming Ninja Land and when we actually released it.
Was it like 10 years apart?
Let's see.
Looks like it's about at least a year apart.
Ninja Land starts filming April 30th, 2005. The Ninja Land release party, which you came down to Cincinnati for, was August 4th, 2006.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Not too bad. Yeah, we've kind of made it sound like it was longer than it really honestly was. Really, we kind of
over a year, but yeah,
it felt like longer, I guess. The Howdy, the very first episode of Howdy Radio was April 30th, 2006.
Damn, man.
So right before we released Ninja Land, a couple months.
Wow.
Hell yeah!
Getting your fucking Howdy history right here.
Oh man. Yeah, it's kind of fun looking through the list.
Yeah, man. Do you have anywhere to? You have most of the Howdy shows and shit on your up on Howdy Inc.'s YouTube, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. What intrigues me, which I would like to see, it's because I've probably only seen it once ever, is the Howdy Bitch Project teaser trailer.
Okay.
I remember that.
I want to see that.
Let me see. I'm not 100% sure that I remember exactly. I hope that I have that still.
That's funny. That a few months ago, I'll have to see if I can pull that disc out again. I pulled out a random old blank CDR. I don't know if it was actually the Howdy Bitch Project or the Howdy teaser, but I had it on there, and it was just very random. I'll have to see if I can find that and see if I have.
And what is absolutely ridiculous is that we released the Howdy Bitch Project, which was an obvious ripoff on Blair Witch, which is a horror thing. We released it in December. Instead of around Halloween time.
You just had to do it when you had to do it.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Well, we didn't record it until when I visited.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, the teaser trailer
that wasn't until November or something, I think.
It does not look like I have the teaser trailer in the folder here.
Oh man.
That sucks.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that.
The clip I distinctly remember from that is, I don't remember who is doing her voiceover, but Candace mouthing everything,
Oh yeah,
and then me saying me swearing or something.
yeah. I
which
always
did a
thought
lot.
I always thought Aaron was the star of the Howdy Bitch project.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, for
Jay
some reason,
Usher.
like he made me laugh. I mean,
His
and Kyle
glazed.
too. Yeah,
I agree. It was
like
all the,
that night at Kyle's house, like that goes down as like one of the best nights ever. Honestly,
Oh, dude, it was hilarious. It was so fun.
yeah,
We had such a blast filming that.
Absolutely.
It was so hilarious.
we recorded. Which episode of the Howdy Show was also recorded that week?
3.
Okay.
yeah,
God, I haven't watched that shit in years.
yep. Oh wait, hold on. So the Howdy Bitch project was 4.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I still don't have it. Never mind.
Shit.
Right on. So that's 15 fucking years ago. That's
So yeah, what do you want to do? Think about it. Get back to us,
About
or leave.
Ninja Land too. Oh, he left.
He's gone.
He was about to say.
Oh, shit.
I gave him a perfect opening. He just ducked the fuck out.
Gotta go. Is
It's like, he didn't want to reveal it. He had to just get out of there as soon as possible. Hey, he's back.
the fuck?
What a way to dodge the question,
Yeah,
Brandon.
it popped up and said your call is ended because your computer went to sleep, but it did not go to sleep.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
It's one of them nights, man. What was your question? I kind of didn't get it.
I said, what did you want to do? You said we should do something special. What did you have anything you want to do specifically?
I think it'd be cool if we could finally like start like watch some video clips and shit like that, like as we do the episode, just as like a
Let's do an
like a
all
clip
live,
show.
all live, everyone in one room
Yeah, that'd be cool.
podcast. I don't know how the hell that would ever work. But...
I mean, it'd be terrible, but whatever. I don't know. We'll figure something out between now and June. But in June, we should do something cool.
All right, we will. It's set in stone. We're doing something cool.
In June.
hell yeah.
June.
What is June? So June 14th
planet.
is the actual date.
June what?
June 14th. Looking to see. That'd be cool if it was a Saturday.
June 15th is a Saturday.
That's
Close
close
enough.
to fucking enough, yeah.
All right,
All right, cool.
15th.
Everybody put it on your calendar.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
there it is.
Celebrating 15 years of Howdy Good.
Man.
Are we at break time and then Spotify time or what?
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I
about
can't think of anything
45.
else.
We're about 45 minutes now.
Well, did you want to bust out the Juggalo talk now or later?
What the fuck is there to talk about?
Is there a
Hey.
Juggalo talk?
Do you guys want to know what is a Saturday?
What?
7/13.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what else is? Juggalo weekend, February.
Oh,
15th.
That's right. We'll definitely be on talking about Fearless Fred Fury.
I'm wearing my Buckshot jersey.
Hell
I
yeah.
noticed that. Any
Weirdo.
Juggalo talk? No.
No.
Just did everybody see why?
We
why-
can get Juggalo talk out later because, well,
There are
I don't
two
know,
songs,
because I don't know
right?
if I want to talk about fucking Smoothie's music.
You're a jerk.
We'll see.
Well,
We'll
we're
see.
going to be anyway.
We'll see how I feel after the break. Because
So
we could get some Juggalo talk out then.
We got any video things to talk about? Video game shit or anything?
Oh yeah. How about Resident Evil? Anybody playing Resident Evil too?
Oh yeah, you are. So you
I
got
I
it.
don't have a
Oh, you didn't
I don't have a
play it?
PS4.
Yeah.
You have
so,
an
like,
Xbox. It's on
Yeah.
Xbox,
Oh, it's on Xbox.
isn't
I
I
it?
bought
do have
the
an Xbox.
goddamn game this morning, and like I wanted to wait until it was dark to play it because I thought it'd be bullshit to play it like in the daylight, and then all this computer shit happened, and I wasn't able to play the game, so I haven't
Fair
got to it yet.
I'm definitely gonna get it. I don't know if I'm probably gonna wait till it's on sale though.
I should have. I said I was gonna wait till it went on sale, and then I was like, yeah, I want to play it.
I have way too much other shit to play right
Yeah,
now.
of course.
So
I've been smashing like a loon.
I favorite game.
What a way to say it.
I've got World of Light almost totally cleared.
Oh,
I just gotta beat the final boss thing and Dr. Wily.
I have
That's right. Is a
sleeping on the Smash. I've been playing Far Cry 5.
I thought Dr. Mario was the last one.
Yeah, it's the Dr. Wily one is it's pretty much the hardest spirit in there. There's 8 metal Mega Man things, and it's a stamina battle. They all have 100, and you have 120. You got to beat 8 of those, and then Dr. Mario shows up. I haven't been able to get to Dr. Mario.
Stamina.
My kid beat Dr. Mario like last week. It took him a little while to get through it, but he beat him.
Yeah, that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one I have. The last spirit I have. It's a motherfucker.
I'm terrible.
It's hard as hell.
Fuck that game.
No way.
We tried that.
I love it.
That Dragon Ball game on Xbox that you were talking about. That was free. That was pretty cool. It
is good. It's a good fighting game. I skipped every cutscene because I didn't give a shit about it. I mean, we all know Dragon Ball at this point. Even if you don't, you can get the gist of it.
Yeah, I was ready to
story of Dragon Ball doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. But there's a lot to the story on that, and I just did not give a single shit. I just wanted to play the damn game. Yeah, and the game does not let you play it. But when you do get to play it, it is fun.
You know what also suffers?
It has a weird system, too, for getting to the new fighters.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite suffers the same thing, where there's so much story to the story mode.
I played the demo of that, and that made me not buy the game. Ooh.
It's a fun game. I like it a lot, but man, the story mode is nonsense.
You guys excited about Mortal Kombat 11?
I am. That trailer is fucking amazing.
I love it, dude.
I have to watch the trailer.
Oh my god,
it's really good, dude.
If it's anything like 10, I mean,
yeah,
it looks more brutal than 10.
Yeah, it makes 10 look like a fucking PG movie. PG movie.
No, I'm looking forward to it, and I will have to. You wanted all of us to get. I mean, I'm assuming Brandon, it's going to be me and you buying it, but we'll live stream it.
Yeah, Taggart seemed pretty on board with it too. So,
I don't really like fighting games, but I will tell you that after listening to you guys talk about it on Howdy Radio, I was like, man, maybe this will be the Mortal Kombat that I get.
Try 10. They have 10 XL on sale for dirt cheap a lot. So wait for it to go on sale and get it.
I'll check it out.
It's a good game. It's got a good story mode too, so you should definitely check it out.
The last one I played was like Deception or something. I liked all the little mini games and shit they put in it. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Oh yeah.
That was like 10 years ago.
You guys have to.
Yeah, that's that's even longer than that, I'm pretty sure.
You guys gotta check out. Me and my kids watched a series that this dude did on YouTube, The History of Mortal Kombat. There's like 5 or 6 entries to it. If you search History of Mortal Kombat, it'll be the first thing that comes up. This dude did a killer fucking job of putting this shit together. I highly
Luke
recommend
King dies like 1,000 times, doesn't he?
If you're he does a couple times. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, check it out. I thought it was really cool.
Will do.
Okay.
I checked out the Anthem demo today as well.
How'd that go?
The new BioWare. I liked it a lot. I mean, the servers sucked. Servers were shit. And it's Matt. Every mission you need to match make. So when the servers aren't working, you don't play the fucking game, which kind of sucks. But it's a lot. The gameplay is a lot like Destiny and Mass Effect kind of melded together, and it's right up my alley. So I'll definitely be buying that game.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It's really fun. You get to fly around and shit. Love it.
Oh yeah,
that sounds sweet.
Yeah, I think you really like it, Kyle.
I really suck at shooting games, so I'm probably not going to buy it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. But that could be a good one for us to get to be able to play together and shit.
Yeah, we could burn through the whole thing.
That comes out here soon-ish, right?
Like a month, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully that's the
a shit ton of games are coming out in the next month too. It's weird.
What else is coming out?
Kingdom Hearts 3. Not that I give a single shit about it, but everyone's been very got a hard boner for it. That's coming out this Friday.
Does Crackdown 3 come out in
It comes out
February.
I think so, yeah. I think it comes out the same day as Anthem. Now that I think about it.
That's
It
what I'm
might
looking
make me
forward
get the Game Pass, to be honest.
Is Anthem on the Game Pass?
No, but Crackdown will be.
Okay.
So I'll probably end up getting that once that game comes out.
Yeah.
No games to buy that I'll never play. Hell yeah.
Fuck
Right.
yeah. Let's
Same.
do it. Let's keep wasting our money.
Fuck yeah.
Kitty.
Get out of here.
Kyle's got his kitty. All right. We got anything else, fellers?
No, I need another beer.
All right. So that means it's break time.
Yep.
All right.
We'll see you soon.
Stick
And if you're
around.
listening, you'll hear us in 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let me fill the water.
I guess I'll hold down the fort. (9/11) What the fuck? Griffin Sullivan on our chat said 9/11. Hello, Griffin. I don't know who you are, but 9/11 to you as well. I can still hear Aaron's goddamn microphone. Hello, Bigfoot evidence. Who the fuck are you? Who are these people? Name yourself. You have to be someone that one of us knows. Hey, everyone, there's like 3 people in the chat. So all 3 of you send this link out so the other people can watch us. Because we did a terrible job at it tonight. Squatchable.com. Sweet. Will you let people know about our motherfucking podcast there, Bigfoot Evidence? Smashing like a loon. Yeah, Kyle, that is... I had another one before that, too, and I already forgot it, so I'll go with smashing like a loon.
I had to type it before I forgot it.
Yeah, that was a hell of a sentence from Aaron there.
I've been smashing like a loon.
I guess I should... What the fuck? Smoothie, what are you doing right now?
I don't know. I just saw it sitting there.
You're going to stay like that the rest of the episode, right?
No, it's too freaking hot.
All right. Too freaking hot. I'm going to go grab... I've got like half of one of these 24s left. I'm going to probably go grab one more before Aaron looks like he's taking a shit or something. So
Get some.
we have 3 people in our chat on YouTube right now.
Oh, for
In
real?
our chat or just watching? Sorry.
People
Are
in our,
watching. Well, there's someone, or there was someone named Griffin Sullivan that just said 9/11. And now there's someone named Bigfoot Evidence that's talking. Or at least said a couple things. Excuse me. So share this shit.
Oh, yeah. Did we even tweet or anything about this shit?
No. I'll be right back.
So, yeah.
I'll tweet it.
And where'd chat go?
I'm very convinced that Aaron's taking a dump right now.
That happens.
It does. Everyone does it. Everybody poops. It's a book.
It's true.
I'm a very red man.
You're a very red man.
Yeah.
Man.
What does that mean?
It does mean something. Look at God damn.
He's well read. He reads.
I'm well read. That's what I meant. Not
yeah,
a very
okay,
well.
yeah.
Not a very red man. That doesn't really make any sense. But
Yeah, that's why. We said
Shut up,
that
Brandon.
doesn't make any sense.
How dare you? Don't question me. Aaron, come on, man. Squeeze it out and wipe. Kyle, how are those chips treating you?
What, these Clancy's?
Yeah, those Aldi brand.
It's Clancy's hot and spicy pork rinds.
I
They
still
Oh
have,
yeah,
to,
that's right.
I still have to go pick them up.
There are none better.
Repping that Aldi.
Mm-hmm.
Aldi is.
I used
the
to work
best.
there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did for like a year.
How'd that go?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was
I've
fine.
always heard good things about being employed by Aldi.
It's a lot of work, but it's good.
Gotcha.
Kept me in shape, that's for damn sure.
Doesn't like every employee have to know how to do everything?
Yes.
Kinda. Yeah.
Seems that way.
Pretty much.
It's a cool store.
It is. It's nice and cheap too, which I like. And everything is pretty much on par with anything you get brand name.
Yeah.
So
There's a couple things that I don't like the Aldi,
Yeah, of course,
but
yeah.
it's just a couple for the most part. Like, definitely for the most
no,
part.
I agree. And the reason why I was kind of stopped going there is because I got sick of going to two stores all the time.
Yeah.
You can't get everything there, so you had to
Yeah.
go to Walmart
Yeah.
too or wherever. So I just got sick of doing that. So I just ended up going to Walmart now.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Keeping that corporation going.
All right. Did Aaron fall in?
I don't know.
Can we
He
text
may
him?
have.
Has anybody
I'm
alerted
assuming.
him in the chat?
He's smashing a loon again.
He's got some smash coming out his bum. Hey. I like smoothie. Yeah, like I can look at the chat and you're just like, hey. That's all you have to say to these people chatting in YouTube.
I heard this is the best beer podcast in town. That's true.
It
That
is.
very
I mean,
true.
I've got a PBR, but
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
I got a fucking hop slam. That shit's good.
Once we get taxes back and everything, I'll be back to drinking normal shit.
Yeah. We're all counting down those days, right?
Yeah. Well, we're going to Disney in a couple months, so
Oh, yeah.
I like a month. So we're still finishing up paying that off. So I'm like
Yeah.
dirt broke right
Dude,
now.
that's cool. When are you going?
March 3rd.
Cool, man.
So like basically a month from now.
That's awesome.
So
We fucking loved it when we went 2 years ago.
Oh, it'll be fun. It's gonna be a
yeah.
pain until we get there, but
It is. It's a fucking very fucking stressful, but
yeah.
it's worth it. It really is.
Yep. So
do we continue to wait for Aaron, or do we get started? I mean,
I have no fucking idea, man.
Well, we're talking podcast. I definitely don't want to, playlist. I don't want to talk playlist without him, but
Yeah, that's the main reason why he's here.
yeah.
and I disappointed him. I didn't know that's his.
You
sole
did.
thing. I didn't know this is the thing he looks.
We
for.
do it every damn episode now, though, Smoothie.
Yeah.
I understand we do it every episode. I didn't know that's why he was specifically here. That he's.
That's all he really wants to talk about is that. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He probably
He
likes
likes the playlist.
Yeah.
But,
I think it's a
mean,
really
let's-
good
let's
idea. It was a
start
good
back
idea.
up. Let's start back up without him, and we'll
Yeah, we're gonna
sit
have
for
to.
a couple minutes, and then hopefully we'll get into playlist, and he'll be back.
All right. Oh, there he is.
There you go.
There we go. Super news that tell Aaron to clip the crap and get over here. We're all waiting. So Here he is.
Yeah,
The question of the day is, what was he watching on the shitter that distracted him from coming back?
What the hell were you doing?
Let's just be honest. What were you watching?
I wasn't shitting.
Oh, okay.
You're beating your children like smoothie.
All right. So we ready?
It'll become very obvious what I was doing in a minute.
Uh-oh. He's gonna wipe the cum off of his shirt.
All right.
Looks like he's gonna jizz right into the camera.
All right. I'm going to unpause it.
All right.
5-second pause. You know the deal. All right. I'm unpausing now.
And we're back. Hello. We are back for part 2 of episode 25. It is now officially been 1 year since we started this shit. So, round of applause, everyone. Thank you for not participating. Smoothie late as always.
You got it.
So we all got our beers back. We're gonna do another shot here, fellers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got that all set up there. Aaron, you got your SoCo?
Yeah.
No? All right, cool. Kyle, you got your what the fuck ever? He's looking for it. We can't clink until he's got his bottle. It's like you've never podcasted before, Kyle. I mean, swear to God. There it is.
To a year of
Cheers.
the Unknown Pod.
1 year, clink.
Clink.
I think that's super cool. I know I said that.
Yeah, I can't believe. Almost had 26 out of the 52. That would make it exactly 1/2. But whatever.
I like that it worked out the way that it did, to be honest.
Yeah, 25 being kind of a solid number.
Yeah, it's a cool number. Yeah.
So we all got our beers or whatever. You got another high life there, Kyle? Or are you drinking something else?
Oh no, it's still the same one. I'm milking.
Same one. All right, fair enough.
It's not that good.
So, all right. So we're gonna jump into the playlist now, or is there anything else you guys want to?
I'm ready for the playlist. Let's do the playlist.
Yeah, let me pull it up because I gotta remember everything that.
I'm ready.
Hopefully, it doesn't autoplay like it normally does.
So you guys in the chat, like, I think I was slammed at work when you guys were talking about some other one that was like adding shit to our playlist. Did that get moved?
His name is Family, so I have no fucking idea what that is. And the only artist under that name, it may be gone now. It's gone now.
It was 26 to 12.
Yeah, the group was 26
on 12.
On 12.
26 on 12. And it was the worst fucking shit I've ever heard.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of back in the day on, like, I think it was ICP's website where they do the fatter wax shit, where like people would submit their songs. Yeah, you remember how bad that shit was? Yeah, it was about that quality.
Okay.
It was really bad.
And just added shit to it.
Yeah, I don't know who it was.
Was it specifically Juggalo shit?
No, it was just that one artist.
Okay.
But he was like,
and then they only have 3 songs.
I mean, what are the odds? The person's name is Family. They add like a weird, like Juggalo sounding.
They had a song called Killer Instinct where they talk about being. Oh, it was funny. To me, it was funny because it was really fucking bad.
Did you
guys listen to any of it before it went away?
I remember what it is, so I'll send you a link to it.
It's officially burned into Aaron's brain. He was he was pissed. He was texting me while he was listening to it, and he was just like, "This isn't even funny. I'm just pissed off right now." It's like, I don't know, man. This is making me laugh right now, but okay.
I'm bummed I missed it.
So how do we want to go down this?
I don't know. I mean, going down the list
Kyle,
is, I guess, the easiest way.
You changed your songs like today, didn't you?
I changed it like an hour after I added it. I was like,
these are other than one of them, I think. Sorry. I don't recognize them.
You swapped out the Blaze song.
I listened to shit yesterday at work.
You can talk about the Blaze song instead if everybody listened to that song instead.
I listened tonight, so I heard the songs that are on there now.
Oh, okay.
I listened to both.
Okay, I didn't.
Aaron's rocking this playlist.
I didn't. Sorry, I didn't even know you did that.
Because I was like, I found out I Well, I put the Blaze one on there because I was like, man, I don't know what else to put on here. And it was literally one of the suggested songs. I was like, that's a good fucking song. I was like, oh, I'd rather have this like an hour later. So my bad.
Yeah. Cool.
Right on.
So what does everyone think of I guess we'll start with Kyle.
Start at the top.
So-
Well, start at the top.
Okay,
Of the
okay. So top of the playlist is what for everyone?
ICP, Fury.
All Fury?
yeah.
Well, let's hear it. I
Good
guess you
song.
two, Aaron and Smoothie, you already talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Aaron, what do you think of it?
It was okay. I mean, it's definitely like a latter day ICP song. So, I mean, your expectations got to be way lower than you would be listening to anything else. But honestly, it wasn't horrible. There was another. It was better than the other song that they released kind of recently.
Oh, yeah,
I
by
don't remember what that was. That song was horrible.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, that song sucks.
Yeah.
There was one on Hurricane of Diamonds that was okay.
I don't even
All right,
know.
but
If
Fury, I really like it. I think it's fucking sweet.
Yeah,
I think it's a
Fury
cool
was
song.
okay.
I was
They can-
shocked about how much that I didn't hate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it did kind of
Rapping on that song.
Yeah, it did kind of remind me of like older school ICP, honestly.
Bitch, that's just tight.
Like they were
I agree.
actually flowing on the song. I actually kind of appreciated the fact that they sounded like they were putting some effort into
I
it.
agree. Yep. That's
That was about it. I mean, I didn't love
exactly how I felt.
but I didn't hate it. It was much better than I anticipated because especially going off of the last song, the last single that they released, I was
Terrible.
expecting to be like. That's why I didn't listen to it the week before because it's like I'm not even gonna bother with this. I hated the one before. Why am I gonna even?
I told you it was okay.
Yeah, but I don't trust your judgment, so it's fine.
It gives me hope for the album. I wasn't feeling too hopeful about the album with WTF, but with this one,
Yeah.
it upped the bar for me.
All right. What's
Sweet.
next?
So the next one I have is Chasing Rabbits by Easy Mac and Hercules from Aaron. And my opinion, it's a pretty cool like a kind of like a drug rap song, but I think the chorus, the fact that the hook is longer than the verse is kind of annoyed me a little bit for some reason. I don't know. What do you guys all think of that one?
I like that one.
I remember as I was listening to it, I remember like purposely picking up my phone and be like, who is this? This shit is pretty dope. But I actually really liked it.
I just
Yeah,
thought,
he's got 2 albums and they're both pretty dope.
I've never even heard of Easy Mac.
His videos are very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should look up the video
The album
for
cover is
hashtag
super
it's
dope.
easy. That video is funny. There it is. Yep.
Yeah, that's the
that is
album
a cool
cover.
album cover. I do like
The
that.
visually impaired, and I think the other one is hearing impaired.
Now, does he do like a bunch of like drug rap? Because that's kind of what that sounds like to me.
A little bit, yeah. Like there's some lyrical stuff, and then like the visually impaired ones, it starts out with super lyrical, and then it kind of devolves into the more drug rappy stuff. But
Okay.
this song is right in the middle of the album.
Okay. All right. Well,
Oh, yeah,
someone's
that's
playing
cool.
it.
Yeah, that song is pretty tight. Good choice.
I did like what little bit I listened to that when I was skimming through it.
What little bit? Yes. I don't know if we did.
I was the
mention
first person.
before,
I was the second person to add stuff.
Who was the first?
I think
Smoothie was.
Yeah.
Smoothie added
Yeah.
Fury.
He made damn sure Fury got in there because I didn't listen to it last time.
And he didn't listen to anything.
No.
Right.
I
some
do
of
want
it.
wait before we go on. I do want to apologize, Aaron. I didn't know how much you looked forward to this playlist and it being this important to you. So I apologize for not doing my homework.
It's all right, Smoothie. I'm just busting your balls, but seriously, it does. I do look forward to it.
I'm gonna
this is
side
fun.
Eric on this one because this for the last 2 episodes has been the second half of the fucking episode
Right.
has been this discussion. It takes up half of our episode.
It does.
So you need to listen to the entire playlist.
Yep.
Sorry.
I think it's cool. So I'll say this: I think it's cool that Aaron is like as into it as he is, because not to turn it into a competition, but whatever. For me, Aaron has been the one that's like brought songs to the playlist that is shit that's way out of anything I'd ever check out that I have enjoyed more than anybody else.
Yeah.
So at this point, like I look forward to Aaron's 3 songs, honestly, more than any of it at this point.
Fair enough.
Which is cool. I like that's what's
Thank you. I
fun about
appreciate
it.
that. That's why I like doing it, because I like listening to what you guys bring to it, and I also like sharing what I listen to with you guys. I think it's fun.
It's fun putting it together and checking it out. I like that it's worked out as well as it has.
The next song on the list that I see was the Cast One Time Bomb song. That song I thought was okay, but I'm not like super into that like atmosphere and like
I gotcha.
Yeah,
it's Rhyme Sayers. It's on Rhyme Sayers.
I mean, I get it, and I mean I see what they're doing, and I love what they're doing. It's just not my shit. You know what I mean? Dude can obviously flow, but yeah, I can appreciate what he's doing, but it's not my shit.
Yeah, I've never really been a fan of. I see Sage Francis is on that. I'm not a big fan of him. So,
Brandon, did you catch the Pearl Jam reference?
Oh no, I did not.
Yeah, it's during Sage Francis's verse. He says Eddie Vedder comes on the radio on the mixtape she made me. I can't find a better man. Thank you, baby.
Cool. So I was going to say this song was probably my favorite out of the entire playlist that I liked the most, that I didn't know anything about going into it already. So that's cool, but I didn't even catch the Pearl Jam reference. That makes it even better.
Sweet. And then, what do you think? Oh yeah, Smoothie, you didn't listen to it.
Surprisingly, not like I said, I skimmed through like 30
Smoothie.
seconds.
You should listen to that song. I think you'd like it. It's
I did like your ones, like I typically do. I didn't, like I said, I want to go back and listen to them, but I did actually catch that Eddie Vedder like when I skimmed.
Oh, okay.
I actually hit that part. So yeah, so I like it. I like it.
Next up was I Am Jake Hill. How do you say the name of the song?
I think it's just NYX.
Okay, NYX.
Or Nix. Probably Nix.
Probably Nix. I did not like that one.
I kind of expected that.
That's all right.
I'm into it. I've been listening to him a little bit. He's actually on the Browning's new album. He does like a guest vocal spot, and that's where Aaron started listening to him too.
That's cool.
He's pretty hit or miss with his songs, but I enjoyed this one. I like this one.
I thought it was pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
I liked it. It was under 2 minutes, so
yeah.
I figured even if you didn't like it, I didn't waste too much of your time.
Yeah,
that's true. Smoothie, you listen to that one?
I'm trying to think if this is the one that.
Yeah, we need audio clips.
I liked that as well.
Okay.
What that part?
Dude, it has a random ass metal breakdown.
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
for me for a loop.
So high energy.
I like the flow. I like the flow he had going there, and then that part when I was like there, I was kind of like, ugh. But
no,
I want to do.
It's a little abrasive, but yeah.
Leave this playlist up until
it'll get added to the running one.
Yeah, that song's tight.
I'm gonna share that one.
There's a running one.
Oh, I'm
I don't
sorry.
think we're all a part of that one.
Yeah.
But
oh, I'm sorry. That's my bad. Yeah, I've kept the running one. I didn't realize I didn't share it with you guys. Yeah.
Oh, I have it. I'm following it.
Oh, I probably could just find it off of your playlist there, Brandon. So
yeah.
All right.
I didn't even think of that. So yeah. Yeah, I'll look for that.
That's all right. All right, up next, Run the Jewels. Oh, my darling, don't cry.
What'd you think?
That was a cool song. I liked that.
It's one of my favorite ones for them.
That's a whatever song.
Oh, fuck that. That beat is dope.
I'm joking, obviously.
I have it's like of all
the logo tattooed on my hands.
It's like you have to like that Run the Jewels song, Aaron. If you like Run the Jewels, that is like
dude, I love I love that whole album.
I was listening to the playlist like while I was trying to fix all my computer shit, and that one when it started, I didn't like the start of it. I didn't like the whole like hold on thing that he did there at the beginning. But then I went through the whole playlist and I started back over again. So I listened to the first couple songs twice, and when I heard it the second time, for some I don't know, I liked it better that time, and I liked the song.
That beat, I love the beat so much of that song. Did you listen to it, Kyle?
Yeah, I listened to it. It's good. I will tell you, I had my first experience with Run the Jewels yesterday. I found their first album on Spotify and listened to it like through while I was just like working around.
What do you think of them? They're one of my favorite. They're my favorite group.
It was cool. I didn't dislike it at all. I've been watching Trigger Warning, so I was like, Killer Mike seems like a cool guy. I'm gonna check out Run the Jewels. I've been meaning to.
Yeah, LP is in the first episode.
Yeah. But anyways, it was good, cool. It's just like them spitting random rhymes. Though, like there's no like point to it as far as I could tell for most of the songs.
There's some of them are storytelling, but a lot of Run the Jewels is just
bars on bars and bars.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I mean, both of them can fucking.
I think, Kyle, I personally think you'll really like Run the Jewels too.
I'll check it out. It's next on my list.
That one is super. That one is just they up the ante a lot.
Well, I'm definitely gonna listen to Meow the Jewels.
You have to. I have that on vinyl.
But no, this song.
Yeah, that's your one possession that I have that I'm jealous of.
I spent a lot
of Meow the Jewels vinyl.
I spent at least $40 on that one.
As far as this song though, I mean, it was good. It wasn't like exceptional to me, or it didn't stick out for any reason, but I liked it. You know, it was fine. I enjoyed it enough to want to still keep seeking out Run the Jewels.
That's where I am. Like I've heard about them like a billion times, and I've listened to them here and there, but like I've never really like sat down and like really listened to them. And I feel like I do want to do that with them.
Yeah, same.
I think I would suggest it if you really want to get into them.
Yeah.
Speaking of Killer Mike,
something I feel like that's a good option for me.
Yeah. Speaking of Killer Mike and Trigger Warning, he was also on. And also Joe Rogan. He was on Joe Rogan's last episode, I think it was.
I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours of them getting high and talking. So I haven't listened to it either. But
I haven't either.
But so cool. Right on. Throwing that out there too.
Smoothie.
Did you listen to that one at all?
This is the part of the playlist where I just really got fast with my skimming through.
Good night, Smoothie.
So.
All right.
Red Fang kicks ass. Next song. I love Red Fang. They're cool.
That's my favorite Red Fang song.
Yeah, I love that song. Anybody else? I'm curious on everybody else.
I thought it was all right. It's not like my kind of shit. So, but I liked it for what it is. I didn't skip it or nothing. I didn't go like look at the time and like to see like how far.
Yeah, it's funny that a compliment to a song now is I didn't skip it.
Oh
yeah,
I didn't like fast forward to be like, oh fuck, man, how long is this shit?
The end of that song is my favorite part.
Yeah, totally. Good song.
Yeah, I think my feelings similar to Aaron. It was fine. It was fine background music. I didn't find myself really digging it, while I was listening to it, but it was cool. It was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not gonna Google Red Fang or anything. But.
It came up on my list, and I was like, "Well, I know that song, so I'm probably gonna skip it for sake of time." But then it started playing, and I was like, "Oh, I love this song."
I mean, what do you call that genre of music?
It's kind of stoner metal, I'd say.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That song particularly is stoner. It gets kind of doomy.
It's sludgy.
There's all of that in there. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like this part, but it's like the first 3.5. The first 3.5 minutes is like an instrumental, which kind of bores me.
Yeah, they're like they've gone out on tour with Clutch a few times, so like
They were on tour last year with Black Label Society. I skipped Black Label Society and just watched them.
Wow. All right.
They have cool cover art.
Yeah, they do.
All
That
bands
that
have
one,
cool
that
cover
that
art.
album in particular.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good genre of music. Cool. What's the next one? Somebody else lead this.
Perturbator.
That's why I want somebody else to lead this.
Empire. That's my last one. It's like a dark synth.
Yeah, that was all right.
Yeah, I like the synthy. I've been getting into that kind of like that genre lately. So
I did that shit.
That was my. I really like that one, but that was my kind of like Hail Mary. It's like I don't know what these guys are gonna think of this one, but I liked it. So
I really like it.
Anyway.
I like that a lot.
Cool.
I mean, it's cool, like
started-
haunted house, spooky music.
Yeah,
but-
I was like, I'm getting into like the electronic / synthwave style of music. It's like kind of reminds me like of like a B80s movie. I would say
Like Drive.
I kind of like that. I like that aesthetic a lot.
That's what I just listened to that and now hearing it there, and that's exactly what I was thinking when I was hearing. I was hearing some kind of
Like John Carpenter type shit.
like some late 80s, early 90s, like action type movie, like where they're fast, like car chase or something.
That or like even a horror movie.
Yeah,
Or
it's
The Guest has the same kind of
I still have
soundtrack.
to watch that. It's on my Plex. I'll have to watch it sometime.
No, I watched it.
Years
I watched
ago.
it earlier today. Yeah, I watched it. I watched it forever ago, but I watched it today as well. That's what made me think of that.
But yeah,
Yeah, I got into craft work a lot last year, and this is kind of like it's kind of like a precursor to this. But yeah, I dig that kind of like old school like synth stuff.
you didn't. I remember a few years ago when I was like trying to show you this music, you were bitching at me for it, but now I'll you're into it. Okay, I get it.
Taste change.
Taste change.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just like giving Aaron shit.
All right, now we get in. Oh, only one of Smoothie's song. Okay.
Smoothie, did you listen to this one, the Maryland?
Not in the context of the playlist.
I was kind of shocked that you threw a Manson song in there. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, it was
Especially
a
like
good one too.
Manson song.
Right.
That's one of my favorite albums of his.
Yeah, it's a great song.
It keeps reminding me of I've never heard this song, but it kept reminding me of like AC/DC, like thunder. You know, like
Wow.
The
I
rhythm.
never would have made that connection, but yeah, okay.
it's like thunder, thunder. Like I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know if that's Thunderstruck at all, but yeah.
Kinda.
They like rang. I don't know. To me, it sounds really good.
All right. Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, I loved Manson back then. Manson was good back then. A big part of my teenage years was Marilyn Manson.
Is that the one where you got super high and threw up?
That's the one. That's the one. You were there for that story, Aaron. That was
Yeah, when you told Liz.
yeah,
I couldn't see. We were both fucking laughing hysterically.
yeah. Man, that was a good times. If I'm not mistaken, I think we were at Waffle House.
We were at Waffle House.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
You had actually shared that on, I guess, a Howdy Radio, an early
Yeah.
story.
Yep.
I vaguely remember that one. Yeah.
That was a good story. I can't repeat it at this moment because there's a child in the room.
So moving on, we got Brandon with Social Distortion.
Yeah.
And, Don't Drag Me Down. Yeah,
Mhm.
I like it. I like that old school punk sound. Social D all sounds kind of similar, but
Yeah, for sure.
it's a good Social D song.
Cool.
I got a confession. Social D's never been my thing.
All right. Yeah. Whatever.
Whatever.
I listened to the song, but I mean, like, all Social D songs kind of sound the same to me, honestly.
They do. Yeah. I'll never deny that. Yeah.
I just realized Tags took off that one band that he
Yeah,
put
Eating.
Yeah.
higher.
Yeah.
And then
He
I
asked
actually
me-
kind of dug.
There's off. Yeah, His other two choices I didn't get. We'll get to them.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He asked me to take them off. He made a mistake. He meant to add a song, but he added the whole album or something.
I know. All of a sudden, I looked at the playlist because I was checking it every day to make so I could listen to everyone's stuff, and I was like, "Holy fuck! Why is there like 27 songs on here?"
Yeah. That's why. All right.
What'd you think of the Social Distortion song?
It's cool. It's not my shit. Like, I'm not really into the punk type sound at all, to be honest.
Cool.
I mean, I could definitely see myself like tagging along with a friend to a punk concert that was like a Social Distortion concert and having a great fucking time, but it's not really. I can't imagine like listening to this while chilling or driving. Yeah.
Punk music for me is like more of an experience than it is just like listening to it.
Which is probably
like going to a show.
Similar to that bullshit metal electronica shit too. But whatever it was. Perturbator. I didn't mean to shit on it like that, but I just don't know.
Everybody's so fucking polite about this shit. Like, I don't mean to shit on it. Like, who gives a fuck? If you don't fucking like it, just say you don't fucking like it. Who cares?
I'll be honest. There's not a single song that I was like, oh my God, this shit is garbage. Like, I just listened to that Perturbator song. I'm just like, I mean, it's fine, but why this song? I think.
Because I don't know. It was.
I feel like we definitely got to get past the, like, we're gonna hurt somebody's feelings by saying we don't like the song. Right. Like, who cares? It does not matter at all. If you don't fucking like it, just say you don't fucking like it.
I agree.
Speaking of which, I wasn't a big fan of Big Business, that song, to be honest.
Okay. Right on.
It didn't really do anything for me. It wasn't bad, but it didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I mean, I try to like put myself in the mindset of like people who listen to this shit, and I'm like, man, like,
of what you like to listen to, basically.
I listen to like, I mean, and this goes for any music like out there, opera, fucking country, whatever. Like, how do you listen to that? You're just like, this is.
Don't worry, I will be shitting on music soon. Don't worry. If we're gonna talk about that, I will be doing that soon.
I mean, it's the wackiest, like most subjective thing in the world. It's so crazy.
That's what I'm into.
But yeah, Big Business, like it. Yeah, I mean, it was like I did not skip it, but I just like didn't listen to like a word they said because I didn't understand most of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
fair enough.
Right on.
Yeah, I didn't mind this one, honestly.
Yeah,
it was a little. It was kind of punky. I kind of dig it. It was just a little on the long side for like the kind of music it is.
It's like
if you're into the Melvins, you'd be into these guys.
2 minutes and 39 or 59 seconds.
So Aaron wanted it to be like 45 seconds long.
It needed to be a minute 50.
Right.
There you go. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
No, I'm glad you're like at least trying to put some music to it because we talk about this shit. People should be able to hear it a little bit.
Yeah, if we could play it like in the background like this, I don't know how loud it is. Man, it's cool music. They can do their shit, and I can see why they have fans.
I didn't want to skip it, and I didn't. It just wasn't doing much for me. That's all.
Same Z's.
All right, so the Peeping Tom song, I was surprised that I liked.
Dude, I'm a huge fan of Peeping Tom.
Yeah, I know Aaron would know who they are for sure. I thought you liked them, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Oh yeah.
I'll throw it on here
because I'm almost positive you're the one that filled me in on Peeping Tom, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably. They were on. Yeah. There was a fucking show on Much Music, and I can't remember who hosted it, but they had Mike Patton on to do an interview, and then he brought out Peeping Tom. And they had like a beatboxer doing I can't remember what fucking song.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
but it was cool.
Oh yeah,
it made me. I had to go out and buy the album.
Yeah, I love that album front to back. I mean, there's one or two that are whatever, but for the most part, that is a super solid album.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It holds up big time.
It's one of my very favorite, if not my favorite, Mike Patton albums.
Definitely, 100%.
Anything from you, Kyle?
It was another okay song to me. Good. It was cool for background music. Didn't hate it, but there you go. You can hear that. Who's playing it?
I'm playing it.
Nice.
I'm just gonna go down the rest of the list and just hit it
Yeah.
while we talk about it.
Yours is almost a little bit too loud.
Oh, okay. I'll turn it down.
Yeah, no, I mean not too much. Like Kyle's was a little bit quieter, but yours sounded good, but almost a little too much.
Is this an okay volume right here?
We're both gonna be playing.
Everybody play their phone.
I have it playing down here, but you can't hear it on the thing.
All right, whatever.
All right.
I didn't
But yeah,
mean to be
that-
all critiquey about it. My bad.
That sounds not too bad. I'm
All
listening
right.
to it.
Oh, you're
So,
listening.
but Mike Patton, like Aaron, real quick before we transition, because I got Aaron here. I know Aaron's a big Mike Patton fan. Have you kept up with him like all these years?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
And I only around autumn time last year, I started listening to Peeping Tom, and I forgot that he did an album with the Executioners.
Yes.
Really?
And I listened to that too. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
He has
One-
like one with Dave, the former drummer of Slayer. I can't think of his name right now.
Dave Lombardo.
Yeah.
Tomahawk.
What's the name of that band?
Tomahawk.
Tomahawk.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Oh, I thought it
So
was
so if we're talking Howdy history here, there's one of the things on the list that is the very first Howdy radio that was like a run through that we did that has never ever been aired anywhere ever. And the background or the music that we used for that was Mike Patton versus the Executioners. That was like the whole thing that we used for that. So Aaron would be the only one that would know that, or Scott maybe.
I will say that the "We're Not Alone" is my favorite song of Brandon's this week.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, that was definitely my favorite of Brandon's.
Yep, I'll agree with that.
Like it's cool. Like you can get stoned and like groove to it. You know.
And my
sure.
favorite of Scott's was obviously the Run the Jewels song, but if I also really like the Perturbator or whatever.
I
it
don't
was.
even know how to say his damn name.
I kind of like turning it into like, this is what I liked of this person, and like this person like brought the most good shit to the table.
Yeah.
I like that.
So moving on.
Yep.
Here's the Boondock song. Speaking of songs, I'm gonna shit all over.
Yep.
I fucking hate this. I hate it.
Yep.
I hate it
Smoothie.
so much.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Yep.
I don't hate
bad.
Boondocks, but this goddamn song is bad.
It's really it's
I don't like. I wanted to be on your side with this one, and I can't be.
I'm sorry,
It's so
Smoothie.
bad.
I'm not gonna hold back on this one. I hate it.
Nope.
I hate it so bad.
All right. It's fine.
The song that I skipped the quickest goes to Boondocks.
Yeah, going for this shitty country rap bullshit. Like
Yep.
fuck
I don't like that.
Bobber
And-
Sparks, but
I will
And
say. I was gonna say. I listened to this. I've listened to this Boondocks album like a couple times since it's come out. I actually like it. Like this is honestly like one of Boondocks' best albums for what it's worth. But this song is probably my least favorite song on it. Let's put it like that.
The only reason I chose it is because I realized I need to add another song, and I just happened to think.
Dude, Gorilla Voltage released a new album. I listened to that a couple times, and that's pretty awesome.
Shit on here, and it would have been better than this.
Yep.
I like.
Try
like I
harder
said,
next time, Smoothie.
I
Fuck off. Smoothie.
The song's called Comfort Zone, if we didn't say that already.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
terrible.
Boondocks
It's not great.
with rapping
It's
for
not
red,
good.
whoever the fuck that is. All right, so now
Hip-hop.
we're moving on to tags. Pelvic Meatloaf.
Yep.
I just like the name.
Stronger Than You is the
The
name.
the name of the band is the best part.
Yeah,
probably
this reminds me of like Soil and shit like that. Just like
That's
the most
exactly what I was gonna say.
generic
So
metal you've ever heard.
Yeah.
It doesn't
yeah,
do it.
it's like straight out of 2002.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not my thing.
no.
Nope, not my thing either, honestly.
But then he
Like-
put on Institutionalized by Body Count.
And
Wait, hold on, wait.
You know what?
Sorry, we're going
Body Count is pretty good.
The Pelvic Meatloaf song, I will say, like
for that one.
I didn't hate it, but It gave me a very Five Finger Death Punch vibe.
That's what exact thing I said to Scott when I listened to it.
I didn't like it.
Is like it sounds like something a Five Finger Death Punch
But it's
fan
like
would think is super heavy.
This would be like a good Five Finger Death Punch song. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I hate Five Finger, but I didn't get that vibe.
It's a good Five Finger Death Punch song.
They had like
fuck
some
them.
decent songs in like their first
No.
couple albums.
No, fuck them all day long.
All right, but the body
Sorry,
count
Kyle,
song.
I'm just shitting all over you right now.
That's all right. The body count song I
Whatever.
really like. I've watched the
Yeah.
video for that song. It's sweet.
Yeah, that.
And you know,
I find
as a cover, I don't really.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
I'm whatever on it.
It's
I love Body Count, and the album that this is from is super awesome.
Yeah, I've listened to it a couple
I
times.
find this version of Institutionalized incredibly corny.
Wait, what's it?
I
is
find
very
institutionalized
corny, no doubt
corny
about
to
it.
begin with.
I'm not
Yeah.
kind of institutionalized myself.
Let me
anyway.
be the stupid guy here. What's it a cover of?
Suicidal Tendencies, institutionalized.
Oh.
You should definitely look up the video for it because the
Okay.
video makes the song. It's goofy.
I saw Suicidal.
All I wanted was a
Tendencies open up
Pepsi.
for ICP once.
Get out of town.
I swear to God. It was in Dayton, Ohio. It was the Bizarre tour.
There was
So each verse
there's a
in
rumor.
this song.
There's a rumor that they're for their Furious Fred Fury or whatever tour is gonna have Suicidal Tendencies and Body Count open for them. No shit.
Right on. So each verse in this song got worse though. Like the first
yeah.
verse, like I got a kick out of. I was like, wait a minute, this is pretty cool.
I mean,
And
it's
then the
silly,
second
but-
verse was like, oh, that was okay. And then the third verse was like, all right, they only had one really good verse.
And I'm kind of mad at Tags for having for deleting all of Teething, the band Teething, because
Yeah.
I like
That was
their
super
shit.
interesting.
That was the best thing that he put on here, even though it was everything that they had.
Yeah.
I really liked
he
that.
asked me about deleting it, and I was like, do you want me to delete all of it, or do you want me to leave like one of the songs? And he told me to delete all of it.
Why? Just,
I don't know.
No, I told him. I told him I liked it.
Yeah.
Should've
I like that
left one of
band.
them
I'm
on.
gonna
Yeah.
check them out more.
All right, he'll listen to this, so he'll know it. Cool.
Fuck you, Taggart.
Yep.
Anyway.
Fuck you, motherfucker. All right, let's wrap it up with Kyle's flip
We
side.
got,
Shine
flip
on
side.
through.
I'm not a fan.
No.
I'm sorry, Kyle. I know you really like this band a lot. But I'm not a fan.
They have other stuff that I like, but this is the kind of stuff that I don't like. I don't like. I'm not a real big fan of like the slowed down, mellow, like stoner rap stuff.
I feel you. This is like literally their newest song, and I was like, I just
Gotcha.
listened to it. I was like, nah, I'll throw it on there.
You did that last time too. What was it? Was it Flip Side?
No, yeah.
And they had another new song then, and you're like, you know what? This isn't that great. Next time I'll put out a good one.
I'll try again. We'll get you one of these times.
'Cause I know they do have good stuff because I've listened to
Forever.
it before, like forever ago.
Yeah, this song isn't by far like my favorite, but I thought it was cool. A cool new song. I thought maybe you guys would dig it, but
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to Keyed Up. And the song is big, and I didn't.
I love
listen-
this song. It's super dope.
cool. All right. I thought
Yeah,
it,
Whitney Payton. I'm a big fan of hers.
yeah, me too.
I knew this was coming out, and I was super glad that you put it on there so we could talk about it. It's
All right,
interesting.
because I didn't get to hear it because Kyle just changed it at the last
Yeah,
minute.
sorry.
I thought
mean,
this was one that he had on there originally.
No,
No, he had
No.
Blaze song and something else. I
Wait,
can't
that's Whitney Payton?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whitney Payton. Yeah.
yeah, she
She's-
snapped on it, man.
I didn't even realize that. Why doesn't it have her name there?
It has. It's called.
It's
she
a
has
group.
She has a new duo. It's her and some other chick, and it's called Keyed Up. And I think they both rap and they both sing on it, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I've liked Whitney Payton. She's local, to this area.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah.
I have her, well, not her last one, but I have Firecracker over here. Like I actually saw her open up for Twisted here, and she fucking stole the show, man. She put on a sweet show. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm a Whitney Payton fan now.
Yeah, she's dope.
So I went and met her.
She
got
signed
her
to a metal label, I think.
Oh yeah, she
Yeah, I'm
was.
pretty sure she signed to a metal label.
She was rolling with my boy Hatred for a while from Perverse.
She was supposed to supposedly signed Hatchet House when that was a thing.
Yeah. I mean,
No, that was someone else.
I don't really like chick rappers that much, honestly, but she's like one of like an actual. She's actually skilled, like you know.
I can't think of the other. I can't think of the Hatchet House chick's name. It's driving me nuts.
I'm trying to figure out who the fuck the other person is.
Astria or some shit.
Asteria, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Someone named Gina Fritz. Is that the same person? It says Whitney Payton and Gina Fritz have released their debut.
Yeah.
I never heard of the other girl.
I don't know.
I didn't either.
All right, sweet. Moving on. Boba Flex. I didn't hear this one either. Savior.
Come on, tell me
It
somebody.
was okay.
Come
Yeah,
on.
it was all right.
I liked that one. That was
Yeah.
my favorite of the ones that you added. That was my
Sweet.
favorite.
Hell yeah, that's lit. This is my favorite Boba Flex song. I love it.
Yeah. I've seen you talk about them. Is it them or is it him?
It's them. It's a band.
No,
Okay, I saw you talk about them on Facebook and like you and your friends like going to see them, but I had never heard them before. And for some reason in my head I had it as like him, not them.
Yeah, this song isn't even a single. It's just like I don't know. Like I just for some reason it's like one of those songs that's just like every time I fucking hear it, I'm like, yeah.
I thought it was a cool song. I saw it on there. I was like, all right, cool. I'll finally check out Boba Flex.
Yeah.
And I liked it. I thought it was cool.
I mean, they have like way heavier shit. They have two lead singers, and the one lead singer like sings more mellow shit, but they do some songs where they're duets. They're brothers too, which is cool. But which a fun fact, they're actually their names are Sean and Marty McCoy. They're actually related to the McCoys from the Hatfield McCoy.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's cool. But
That is cool.
yeah, I love Boba Flex. Love it.
Right on.
All right.
Yeah, I've seen you like talk about them a ton on Facebook and like shit like that, like going to see them and stuff.
Yeah, they put on a great show. They're
You
awesome.
just showcased them on the last Iconoclash. That was your
Yeah, we did. I tried to get. I made Rob listen to him. I know it's not like he hates that kind of shit, but
Yeah, he was being nice, but I could tell he really hated it.
yeah, I know. I tried not to fanboy out too hard, but I was like, man, I fucking love Boba Flex. I don't know.
Right on. Nothing wrong with that at all.
They're like one. They're literally like one of the only bands that do that for me. You know what I mean? Like when you get that feeling of like this band is my fucking shit. You know?
Yeah,
Brandon,
that's
you
the
have like,
best,
so
man.
many of them. Like I only have like a couple, and they're one of them. I
And
wish
the best is like when you have like that feeling about a band and you can go see them for fucking like $10 and be fucking 5 feet away from them and shit. Like
Man.
that's the best.
Yeah, I'm chasing that dragon, man. That's why I'm like, I like this playlist shit, and like when we do the segments on our show and shit, because I like finding out about. I'm trying to find my next favorite shit. You know what I mean? What is my next favorite shit?
for you?
Yeah. This is a cool way of doing it. I like this, but it does take a long time on the show to talk about.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
there's at least 4 of us contributing. Actually, 5 of us contributing 3 songs. So that's like an hour and a half by the end of
Yeah.
it.
By the time we talk about it, it does take a while, but I think it's really fun. I've liked.
No, I want to
doing
keep
it.
doing that. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit. No one likes
maybe just moving forward instead of going track by track, we kind of have by the showtime our favorites and what was good and worth mentioning.
We can do that. I'm
Yeah,
down. I'm down with not going track by track. If
Kind
we
of talk about it overall. You know, like as we listen to it and say
Yeah.
our song. and
everybody can like maybe bring like their top 3 favorites to the table, and we can like go through it that way or something. And we can go through and say like who we think like won this week or whatever of who had the most good songs.
Okay. Cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah, pretty
Neat.
cool.
All right. Anything else?
I gotta pee.
All right. Me too. So I guess that's it.
Is that the end of the mighty 25th episode?
No, hold on. Let me pee and then we'll wrap.
All right.
Scott,
Do y'all already have songs lined up for next week?
Not at all. I'll figure that out as I look at the playlist.
Like I don't.
Dude, as soon as I'm done putting them up, I'm thinking about putting the next 3 on.
I don't listen to enough new music to like put like cool new shit on there. You know what I mean? So I don't have like a big like catalog of shit I really like from the past that you guys. I mean, that's not Juggalo shit, to be quite honest. But
you can put whatever the fuck you want on there, Kyle. Doesn't matter.
You'll know I always like old Juggalo shit.
Right.
The way I go about doing the playlist is if I'm listening to something and the song stands out, I will throw it on there. Not necessarily. I can't go into it thinking about them. Like
we know what your method is. Oh shit! I need to add another song.
That's kind of how
this is a new song.
I gotta put on a boombox song now.
Pretty much. But no, the first one we did that.
Yeah,
I found it.
Why? Next week and put on all relapse songs from Eminem because he's bitching at me lately about my Eminem rankings.
Oh, his Eminem rankings are terrible.
He does not approve of my rankings this week of my albums that I've been doing.
Have you gone through the whole his whole?
He's on his last 2.
Yeah, I've got 2 more.
Yeah, and I don't approve of it, and I know what you're gonna do.
Aaron's mad at me.
Are you going in order?
He's doing them. He's ranking them.
I've been going from least favorite to most favorite.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah,
I did see all your.
Yeah, notice that next time you look at it and see where
Look at the first one that I did. Look at Encore because that's my least favorite. I fucking hate that album.
Oh, come on.
It's a piece of shit.
It's awful.
I listened to it. I listened to it on Sunday and I hated it. Damn. Every second of it.
Oh, Rain Man is an Eminem classic.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Shut your fucking mouth.
I really, really like that song a lot.
I am with Kyle. Like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that album like got me through some hard times.
That album actually I have some nostalgia.
Put me through some hard times listening to it.
It came out when they lived with me, and I remember listening to it with a bunch when they were with me.
Fuck yeah, I'm glad you do. Hell yeah, I do too.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys liked it because I despise that album.
Yeah, that's a cool album.
Do. But Aaron does not approve of the fact that I did not put like Eminem's first 3 albums in the top 3.
Those are his top 3 albums.
Those are the only 3 albums you fucking listen to, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, because they're the only ones worth listening to.
Kamikaze should probably be 3rd. I'd say
it is my 3rd.
Well, that is his 3rd one.
Relapse
and Marshall Mathers LP are his top 2.
Really? Relapse.
Oh, Relapse.
Yeah, that's what I said.
God, Relapse is like Encore, the shittier Encore.
No,
I disagree.
It's like
I'm not
a different color.
I'm not revealing what number 2 is. So,
dude, if it's Marshall Mathers LP, you might have to get a new brother.
Look, I'm not going to justify the fact why I like Relapse so much because it took me a long time to even like that album, but over time,
this is like when like a couple years ago, people were like saying, you know what, the prequels aren't really that bad. We're talking about Star Wars. The prequels have their good parts of them.
It's not. Aaron,
this is the same shit. This is some revisionist history.
It's not. Whatever. I don't have to justify my liking of that album to anyone.
Hey, like what you like.
I put it like I like Relapse. It's just one of his best is laughable.
To me, it is.
Obviously.
I connected to that album a lot, so eat a dick.
Fine.
Fine. All right. I'll present it to you then.
That is the worst single, though.
What? No. Just Lose It is the worst single.
No, the one where he talks like Triumph the Insult Comic Dog the whole time.
Oh my god, the diss song! I forgot.
Yeah,
that album has a diss song to Triumph the Insult Comic Dog.
People give shit on Relapse for the accents, but they forget that Encore was full of even worse accents than that.
The Encore song, the Triumph song.
Yeah, that's Ass Like That, and it is a fucking.
I hate that.
It's
song.
not good.
Terrible.
God, I hate that song.
And there's Puke, where it's mostly just vomit sounds the entire time. I'm like, oh, this is great.
You just make me whatever the fuck he says. I like that
song. Reminded me of a Green Jello song.
You make me fucking sick to my stomach every time I think of you. I like that song.
Listen, Encore is full of vomit and fucking shit sounds. He recorded himself.
Pee Wee Herman jokes.
Yeah,
and Christopher Reeve jokes. Like, that motherfucker was dead. Wow. like, why are you still making fun of him?
Yeah, he does.
You won. He's not alive anymore.
Verse as Pee Wee Herman in one of this. I can't even remember what song. I'm like, what am I listening to right now?
I remember when that leaked, and I was like, this is a joke. This is a prank. I've been fucked with. There's no way that this is Eminem.
I think that was the first time I listened to the whole thing without skipping anything, and I wanted to. And I was so mad that I listened to the
Eminem Mark. Oh, it's Eminem Stan at that point, and I was like, holy fuck, what is this?
I was like, maybe not anymore.
Yeah, I liked it.
Came out and completely changed everything.
I don't remember what else is even on it, honestly. I'm sure I have nostalgia for a lot of the songs on there. I don't know. Yeah, Encore is not as bad as mofos make it out to be.
It is.
I didn't really like Eminem's
part. And Revival is my second least favorite album of his, and it still was getting pretty damn close to being as bad as Encore. That album sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's
not fun to listen to.
Really bad. Anyway, we don't have to go any further than this. This is just me talking about Eminem again.
Cool.
You're the one that brought it up.
Well, I know because you're the. I was trying to fill the time while everyone was missing, and here we are. And you were just.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
Aaron was being a little pissy bitch to me earlier about my ranking of Eminem. Like the most trivial thing ever. I'm ranking something that, in my opinion, and Aaron's just like, no, you're fucking wrong. These are the albums, and I didn't listen to much of anything else anyway, so I'm not that much of a fan. But fuck you, you're wrong.
That's how it works.
Well, the truth hurts.
That was Aaron. Okay, so anyway, I think we can end it now.
We're done.
Right on.
Anything else anyone wants to add?
Oh, man, that's a good ending right there.
All right. So fuck Encore, ending the episode. So, Brandon, where can we find you?
Captain Howdy 1027 at Captain Howdy 1027. Instagram and Twitter.
All right. Smoothie.
INC _ smoothie on Twitter and Instagram. I always forget which one it is. INC Smoothie. Thank you. INCSmoothieEntertainment.com is my personal website. And the YouTubes, you can find me INC Smoothie Entertainment. Whenever I get around to uploading more stuff, I don't know. This is hands down the least amount of time Smoothie has talked in an entire episode. Yeah, the juggler talk was to the minimum. You have no alcohol is the main thing.
And he got
yes.
He got scolded for not watching or listening to the playlist.
Yeah, we had to yell at him a couple times today. Kyle, where can we find you and tell us all about your podcast?
Yep, I do a podcast on Tuesdays called Iconoclash with my buddy Enz. Check it out, iconoclash.net. Follow us on Facebook. That's all. Yeah, Keezy.com goes to the same place. Might be easier to remember.
I know it's fucking high as shit right now. Aaron, what's up with you?
You can follow me on Twitter. It's at HYZTERIK. Hysteric. I post occasionally. No one likes my shit, but that's all right.
All right.
Good.
I'm still gonna share it regardless. You fucks.
And you can find me at the Garbage Bin on Instagram and Twitter. You can find my daily album picks, and you can disagree with
See how wrong he is. See how
and to find us at Howdy Inc. on Twitter, at The Unknown Pod on Twitter, theunknownpod.com, and at Podcast The Unknown on Instagram.
Oh my god.
It's too much.
My bad.
Yeah, it'll count.
You gotta condense that.
Howdyinc.com for everything, basically.
Unify that.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, everything. Basically, everything's on howdyinc.com. So just go
There you
there.
I need to redo that website so that everything is super accessible.
There you go.
Yeah, and you can find, new episodes of this and Howdy Inc. or Howdy Radio, The Next Generation, and my occasional blog posts about my daily album shit.
And the Howdy 13, the weekly
Yeah,
Spotify
Howdy. We
playlist.
did not talk about that either, but
Good enough.
I didn't listen to it this week.
Whatever.
All right, I think that's it. So peace the fuck out. Eat my shit.
Eat my shit.
Eat
Good.
my shit.
Eat my shit.
And
Whatever.
stay smooth.
That's it with eat my shit.
Eat my shit and stay smooth.
Stay smooth. Hashtag stay smooth, you pieces of fuck.
All right. Had to cut you off.
Damn, Aaron dropped out quick.
I gotta go to bed. Maybe he probably felt insulted by that one.
All right. I'm stopping the broadcast here.